Hello, I'm Candace Smith and welcome to 12 About Town today. Before we get started, our Call 12 lines are open for another hour. 804-995-1212 will get you in touch with one of our volunteers. They'll answer questions, help you with the problem, or get your story idea to our team of reporters. Well, this show today is all about getting you in that holiday spirit. We've got our great friend, our amazing Johnathan Miller back in the studio. And the Christmas trees, they're going up if they're not already up. You've got two very different styled Christmas trees for us, but you're telling us that, you know, we don't have to go out and buy everything. Some of the stuff we already have, Johnathan. So how are you going to help us elevate this as you always do?
It's all about repurposing it.
Okay.
So I did the two of the exact same tree for a reason. So I could show that you could use your own things that you already have, or you could buy new things.
Yes.
But we're going to start with the traditional one first, which is our red, white, and silver tree.
Love it.
Now, that's where you have most of the things that are, you know, you've already gotten, you've collected over the years. Certain things like certain color balls like these. These beautiful glass balls. Normally we would spread out and do just a random pattern, but here you can give it a more updated look by doing a technique that is on Instagram and TikTok called banding.
Okay.
Where we're literally just taking them down and we're forming a pattern of the same thing before we put in our different variations. Now, one of my really good friends, Alyssa, we call her the Queen of Christmas in Mississippi. Now, she is all about still adding in the randomness. She's also the Queen of Ribbon. I'm okay with ribbon, but she's been teaching me.
Okay.
So what we did was we attached the ribbon at the top here, and then we just gently stuffed it into the tree.
Yes.
Now she's going to watch this, and she's going to tell me that I did not bring this out enough and show it enough. But yeah, I did it the Johnathan way on this.
Yes, I love it.
And then I added in these giant flowers. I love that is like one of the things. You know, they've got that peppermint look to it as well. But now, if you have small children or pets, this is one of the things I recommend the most. These clips that I put on this glass ornament here, you can get them at Hobby Lobby. They're about $4 a pack. I think it has 6 or 12 in it. But then I'm able to clamp this on this here with this.
There you go.
It's going to help all those little hands keep from grabbing.
Yes.
Another thing you can do, you can go to the hardware store and you can grab zip ties. We have these ornaments zip tied on, so they're not going to, you know, they're going to survive. And that's one of the things is, you know, anything sparkly or shiny, kids are going to want to grab.
Of course, you can't be mad at them for that. But yeah, so now you gave us some extra tips to try to secure the ornaments onto the tree. You're showing us how to use that ribbon. And again, something bold and a big, different kind of statement like that. I love this.
And it's about what makes you joy.
Yes.
And you always want to make sure, the biggest tip, put the tree in the room where you walk in and you see it first. Don't stage it for other people. Do it for yourself. So that way you walk in and you feel that Christmas festive joy every single day. Because, you know, some days it's a little rough, especially if you've been spending money shopping.
There you go. But now we're going to talk about spending money, right? So this is kind of what we have. Now you're stepping into a different realm. What's over there, John?
Now, so this is our eclectic tree. This is a little bit more fun. This is a little bit different. It's a little bit trendy in that, you know, we've got the pastels, we've got the lime greens. This is our candy cane tree.
You love it.
I don't know why we would call it that.
Why would we call Candace? Okay, keep going.
See? Well, the other one has tips to candy cane also.
There you
and then we've got this beautiful pink and tree and this green and this giant candy. We're oversized. And it's very fun. It's very eclectic. And that's the thing. The tree should really represent the people in the house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And if you want it to be fun and festive, then it's really got to represent you. And not everybody's just boring and traditional. I mean, I love a uniform tree. I love using one color. But I mean, literally, this tree, I walked in today and I saw what my team had put together with it. And I was blown away. I loved it immediately. It's just fun. It's happy.
It is. It is fun. And look, if you thought the kids were touching the other tree, they're definitely going to go for that big piece of candy and, the presents.
We've got the presents in the tree and they're oversized. And you can see, you can do this either way. Like with this one especially, we did use the oversized ornaments. We used the oversized presents that are inside the tree. And it's also a great place to hide presents in the tree. Let's say you have a spouse that likes to, you know, sneak a little peek early.
Right.
You hide those presents in that tree, they're probably not going to pay attention to it and notice it's there. Then on Christmas morning, you've really got a good place for it.
Yep, I love it. So there's a QR code right here on the screen. What is that going to take us to, John?
So that's going to take you to a full blog where I've given you tons of different tips and advice on how to decorate your tree, why it's okay to decorate your tree a certain way, even if you've got a very traditional tree. Some people have ornaments they've had for hundreds of years in a sense that have been passed down and they want to have that look. I'm going to give you tips on how you can actually level up that a little bit. Just maybe add a few new things here and there, but you know, bring some joy for yourself. Okay,
this is totally unrelated, but I just have to ask my expert here. What does your tree look like, Johnathan? What kind of vibe is your tree?
So it would have to be which one is the question.
Okay, come on.
I have 3 in my house. I actually have, my family room has a luxury designer tree that's white, teals, just very, very much that uniform look.
Beautiful.
Then in my family room, my living room, I have a red, white, and it's got all of our ornaments, all of our stuff from kids. everything when we were growing up, and it's got all of the sentimental things like that, little picture ornaments. So
beautiful, beautiful.
So I couldn't decide on just one.
There you go. And then that's why you asked the expert, right? So now we just gave you some inspiration. You can have a nice fancy kids don't touch this tree, and then you can have the one with all of our memories on it, and then you can have one that's nice and eclectic. There you go. So whatever brings you joy this holiday season, you can scan that QR code. Johnathan has all the tips and tricks, and I'm sure in the next couple of weeks you'll show us how to put all this stuff away once the holiday's over. You always have great storage ideas for us, so stay tuned. He's back every week. We'll be back with more 12 About Town today.